Hey, what's going on YouTube? I am your host, the connoisseur of nothing, expert of nothing, opinionated on most. And today is Sunday. Sunday is gun day, and my voice may be a little raspy. Forgive me, I was recording a podcast last night, a couple actually, and it went on very long. And whiskey was involved, so voice has left me a little bit today. But I want to show you guys a new acquisition, new new item I've procured, and that is this right here. This is another AR-15. Magazine is empty. Chamber is empty as well. There you go. Everything is clear. This is the magazine it came with. This is the IWI Zion Z15, chambered in 5.56 and 2.23. Nice buttstock here. Has two compartments in the buttstock. They were designed to store batteries, but you could put anything that will fit in there. With what I'm going to be mounting on top, because as of right now, there are no sights of any sort. But I do have an optic on the way. That's going to sit right here. It is a LPVO. It's a Vortex Strike Eagle. And I also got the cantilever mount to go with it. I'm going to put that on here. Eventually, probably put a light on here as well. And maybe a forward grip. I'm not sure. So I picked this up. I ordered it online from Palmetto State Armory. And this was considered a blemished rifle. So I think the regular price it's being listed for right now is like $1,000 or $1,100 with the prices of everything being high right now, and this was like $800. So went ahead and picked it up, got it sent to a FFL near me, and since I got it, I can't spot the blemish. It's a very clean gun. I'm not sure where the blemish is at. I can't find it. And at this point, if I'm not going to find it, it's not that serious, and I wouldn't see it after using the gun for a while anyways. So it's not too big of a deal. So yeah, I would recommend, I think they still got them there. Go ahead and pick one up because I can't see the flaw in this. Also comes with this flash hider. May also serve as kind of a compensator because there's no vent holes on the bottom, just on the top. So that should vent some of the gases up, down, and keep it help keep it stabilized while shooting. But yeah, this is a very, very clean gun, very attractive gun. I guess I'll go through the very basics for anybody who doesn't know about AR-15s. Again, I'm not an expert. I'll just go off what I do know from having owned one for about 2 years now, and all the information I've done and research I've done. So AR-15, this one is chambered in 5.56 2.23. This right here, this button right here, is called your magazine release. You press that, your magazine drops out. Boom. Boom. Here on the well, let's stay over here. This right here is called a forward assist. So, and here is your bolt. You see these ridges on your bolt. Let's say your bolt doesn't lock all the way forward because of malfunction, any malfunction. You need to have it seat, you can hit that and it'll push the bolt forward. That's what it was designed there for. This chunk right here is just to deflect shells. This is a dust cover for when you're not shooting. Go ahead and close that up. No dirt, no dust will get in the chamber, help prevent that. And as soon as you start firing, if you already have a round in the chamber, it'll pop up when the bolt goes back, or if you have to use the Georgia handle to put a round into the chamber, it will pop open. This is the rifle, not this exact one, but this model. This is the rifle that has been used in the U.S. Armed Forces for I guess about 60 years now, um, give or take a few years, and it serves its purpose well. It's not the most powerful rifle. I know media will lead you to believe that this has magic powers and it can shoot airplanes out of the sky. It's magic. It's not magic. It's a rifle. Shoots a bullet, and bullets do damage to things. But this is not the most powerful rifle, regardless of what media will have you believe. But it serves its purpose and serves its purpose well. If you pop this open, go ahead, pop that open, boom. Oh, there we go. Just open it up. This is your bolt. I'll pull that out for you. This is your bolt and bolt carrier group. This is your charging handle. Well, actually, I don't think I can do a full disassembly and all that with the YouTube rules. So that will be the extent of that. Let me just go ahead and put this back in here. There we go. There we go. So yeah, because of the YouTube laws, I'm not going to go ahead and do that. But there are other videos you can go ahead and look at that will show you a full breakdown of the rifle. That's not that important. What I mainly want to get into today is what's going on with the world today, more so the United States. So right now there is a lot of legislation that's trying to be passed, executive orders that are trying to be passed by the executive branch of the government. That's going to make this an assault weapon, assault rifle. And most people who aren't aware of guns, haven't been exposed to guns, have never touched a gun in their life. They look at things like this as very scary. It's not very scary. It's a rifle. It is black, or you're that scared of black things, then that's something that you may want to look at yourself about. That may be an issue that you're having within yourself. But this is a rifle just like any other hunting rifle. Anything. It's just a rifle. There's no such thing as an assault rifle. The AR and AR-15 stands for Armalite. That was the name of the manufacturing company that was first producing them. That's where that AR comes from. It comes from Armalite. That's the company name. Just like AMC stands for what? American Movie Company, right? CMT, Country Music Television, acronym. That's all it is, and it's not for assault rifle. So what they're trying to do is classify anything that has a detachable magazine holding 10 rounds or more as an assault weapon. That's what was passed back in the day. They're trying to pass it again. That's going to make, I'm not certain, but probably about 90% of firearms that are being sold, maybe 85, it's going to make them assault weapons. So if you're not into guns, you don't care, right? Well, I am, and I was raised in a household full of nothing but women. And as I've become a young man, I understand the importance of security, being safe. You can't always call the cops. And if you are a person of color, if you're a minority, the cops aren't always on your side. There's been cases of people calling in, they haven't seen their neighbor in a couple of days, they want to do a wellness check. They call the cops, hey, can you just go check on my neighbor? I just want to make sure they're okay, just a wellness check. And the cops killed them. Cops go in the house and just start shooting at them. People minding their own business, resting in their homes. What was it, Botham Jean? I think he was watching a movie, eating ice cream, when that female police officer came in and killed him. We have the Derek Chauvin trial going on right now. He was the murderer of George Floyd. I don't know how the name, forgot. He was the murderer of George Floyd, and right now he's on trial for the murder of George Floyd, and many other instances. I don't want to, marginalize anyone, but this would be an hour long, 2 hour long video if I just tried to scratch the surface of how many instances where people were wrongfully murdered by the police. So I don't want my loved ones depending on the police as their first line of defense in the event somebody's trying to break into their house and harm them, in the event somebody's trying to break into their house and rape them, in the event that they're walking in a parking lot, somebody tries to hurt them, take advantage of them, kidnap them, rape them, whatever the case may be. They need to be able to defend themselves. And I'd much rather them have something that can, I'd rather them have the best opportunity and the best tools available to them to defend themselves. I'm not a traditional hunter, and I'm not saying, oh, well, you should have a mace, you should have a taser, you should have a knife. You should, the thrill of the sport. This ain't a sport, this is real life. This is real life. Life is fleeting, life is fragile, life needs to be protected. So I'd much rather them have 100 rounds in their pistol if possible that can go ahead and neutralize anybody who's trying to harm them. I don't want them to have 5. I've taken people shooting plenty of times, and they're hitting the floor. They're hitting the floor. They're hitting the ceiling. They're hitting everything but the target, right? So I would sleep a lot better knowing that they had as many opportunities as possible to go ahead and save themselves. Your president doesn't feel that way. Why? I would say, look at the history of the United States. If you look at the history of the United States of America, before this was the United States of America, this was a colony. This colony was controlled by the British Empire, and this colony was being abused by the British Empire, imposing massive taxes, which is some other things that they're trying to do, is to impose a bunch of taxes to go ahead and make money and squeeze the people. And people got tired of being treated like shit. Who wants to be treated like shit? Who wants to be taken advantage of? Okay. You can feel that way. You can feel how you want to feel. But if you don't have no way to protect yourself, you don't have no way to fight, you don't have no way to defend yourself, so what? If I got all the guns, you got sticks and tasers, or you just have guns that hold, 5-6 rounds, and you don't have the extensive training that my military is gonna have. It don't matter what you think. It don't matter how you feel. Because I'll just stomp on you. That's the way governments work. That's what governments always try to achieve. People always create governments, and then those governments just overrule the people. It becomes a dictatorship. It always happens. It happens in every other country. They want it to happen here. That's the only logical reason I can see of them wanting to impose these gun laws that they're looking to impose. Otherwise, why put them there? Because if you look at crime, let's say they do want to stop crime. These people that we elect, they're not stupid people. They've gone to college, they have these degrees, and they know how to play chess. That's why they're in politics. They're not stupid people. So if you look at gun laws, where gun laws are the strictest, crime doesn't stop. Crime doesn't slow down. Crime's probably going to increase. You look at places like Chicago. You look at places like New York City. You look at places like California, Southern California, Northern California. These are places with very, very restrictive gun laws. Crime is still there. Why? Because crime is present where there's poverty. Because it don't matter what tools you got to defend yourself. If your stomach is growling, you're going to use whatever you can find, whatever you can make, whatever you can get. Don't matter. People kidnap babies in other countries with machetes. It happens. Crime is going to be there. Crime is always going to be there. So to put these gun laws, you're only going to make more criminals, and you're only going to stop people who aren't criminals from protecting themselves. People who follow the law. That's all they're trying to do is squeeze money from people who do follow the law and get rich off them, and ultimately gain more control than what they already have. The government has far too much control, far too much say so on how people live their lives. A lot of people are comfortable with that. I'm not one of them. I don't subscribe to that. So whenever you're looking at this legislation and these orders that they're trying to enact, think about what the end result really is, and what is really looking to be achieved. Because it's not this fairy tale that they want you to believe that everybody is, we want everybody to be safe. They want power. They want control. That's it. So those are my thoughts. Think what you want. Just think. Think what you want, but think. Don't let somebody else think for you. Really sit down and think about what you want, the world you want, and how can you get there. I don't believe taking away firearms is going to get us there. You may think different. But I'm just going to wrap this up. I want to go ahead and get a video out because I have not done so in a while. Been very busy. I've been creating a lot of content for my podcast, and work has kicked up. I work in in pest control, and the weather has gotten nice, so work has started going through the roof, getting a lot of work dropped on it. So sorry for the delay in videos. I will be doing an update once I go ahead and put some more things on this AR-15 I got right here, and catch you guys on the next one. Thank you for watching. Tell a friend and tell a friend. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. If you have any questions, go ahead, fire off down below. If you agree with me, fire off down below. If you disagree with me, fire off down below. Maybe there's something that you need to inform me of that could change my opinion, and maybe I could change yours, and we could find some common ground to bring us all together, because ultimately that's what we want. We want everybody to come together for the betterment of this country. We all got to live here. We want to be as good for everybody as we can. All right. Thank you for watching. I am the connoisseur of nothing, expert of none, opinionated on most, and we out. Peace.